Alright, quick update on this guy. I got the motor and tranny in and the turbo kit bolted up, the whole hot side at least. I have to buy an intercooler, yet I have a whole shitload of 3-inch, so I'm going to start using that. I cut out the other frame rail and put a piece of tube in. It's amazing how it seems like there's absolutely nothing in the front end once you do that. It seems like there's nothing here. I have the TH400 in now, and I put one of the truck dipsticks in, and this is the dipstick I got with the tranny. It seems super long, but that's what I got with it. And then this is the entire micro squirt harness, which we're gonna put in there then and hook it up to the intake and everything else. I got the turbo bolted up and ready to go, so I gotta buy I think I might have a 4-inch V-band up in that corner. I gotta take a look. Otherwise I gotta buy one. Half of a 4-inch V-band on there will be fine. I put I think this is 1/8 inch, or no, it's 1/4 inch. So I had a 1/4 to 4 right there, and then I had 90s. So I got a 4AN 90 there. And then on the back of the top of the block, I got that Summit adapter. I think Autometer makes it or whatever. Puts it to 1/8 inch, so that's what I'll feed the turbo with over to here with some stainless line, and then I'll build a drain. Interesting thing, this has like the large frame style drain. Huge, like massive. You try to put a regular T4 drain on it. The T4 drain, like regular one, is 2-inch to 2-inch bolt hole. This fucking thing it's massive. It's still 2-inch to 2-inch, but if you put a regular drain on it, you can see like completely where it doesn't cover. The sides just leak out. The other neat thing is I got my wheels and tires in the back of this thing. I went down to my buddy Mark Frederick. He has the 7-second white Mustang. So I went down there and he had some 275 Mickey Pros that he let me mount up and see if they would fit. And amazingly they fit. You do have to roll the lip. When you drop the car down, it basically sits on the lip. The tire sits on the lip. But I would never believe in my wildest dreams that much tire would fit in the back of this car without doing just some hammering and cutting, which is what people do for almost anything. But yeah, it's crazy. They go right in there. Unbelievable. And they are huge though, so we'll see. I'm sure I think they almost rub on the very inside here, so I gotta hammer that a little bit. And then in the top here, you can see that when I push down on the bumper, it kicks the there's the screw in here yet. Yeah, back here, and there's a screw right here where it pushes the fender yet. So I might have to have someone roll it yet anyway. Roll it, but they fit in there. It's incredible. I have the tank out. I'm gonna try to weld a sump on it myself for fun. We'll see how that goes. If I do a shit job, I'm just gonna buy a fuel cell because I don't want to deal with all that. It might seem like a cop-out, but if I do a shit job on my cell, I don't want to deal with my shitty workmanship on my fuel tank. So I'll just do that. And then the other thing I think we might do is I was going to put the battery in here. I was going to kind of build a box for it and leave it in there. But now that there's so much room over here, we may just, my neighbor brought it up today, and I may just build a very simple battery box in the engine bay, because then it's stock location and it'll pass tech. So it's one less thing for them to give me shit about. So I'll probably end up doing that. I can't believe how the tubing looks in the front end. It's cool as hell. But engine and tranny are in. There's really not much more to do. I got to get the fuel tank sorted out and some other screwing around, and I think I'll get an intercooler and a shifter and stuff next. And then the only other main thing is none of my brakes are hooked up at all. I'm going to swap out the master cylinder anyway with a disc brake, Mustang GT master cylinder, so that's got to get done. But other than that, we're not far. Just got to start putting all the pieces in and, you know, stick to a game plan and get it done. But figured you would like that update. The engine and tranny are in their final spot. I can measure for a drive shaft now and all that other shit. So that's it for now.